How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's video is going to be a reaction video on Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. It's the storyboards that got leaked a few months ago when it actually just dropped. I did hear about these, but this is going to be a more concise, well-constructed, narrated version of that. So, hey, it's something different. I hope you guys do enjoy this type of content. Might do it more if you guys want, so let me just dive right into this. Boom. Our movie review. Shoutouts.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
I'm here for
So
it.
a couple of months ago,
Here
the
for it.
storyboards for Justice League 2 and 3 were leaked, just before the release of the Snyder Cut.
That
Now
promo.
this wasn't a bad thing, as Zack Snyder wanted them to be leaked to try and increase the hype for the Snyder Cut, as well as a possible Justice League 2 and 3. So in today's video, I will be narrating those storyboards, and there will be another video later this week that explains why I think Snyder's vision is actually happening in the DCEU right now. Although originally pitched as one film, we believe the character arcs for our heroes and villains, along with the epic battle with Darkseid, which unites the League, the world, and the entire DC universe, warrants 2 films.
Not too sure what he means by this, because there was 3 films planned. There to be a Justice League 2 and there to be a Justice League 3, not just for there to be one just big movie being Justice League 2. So, not sure if what he means by that, but maybe he says so in a bit.
However, this does not mean that you have 2 films centered on Darkseid's invasion.
Okay, I guess he means Justice League Original being the first that's focused on it, but alright.
The Justice League 2 would be a very grounded, personal, and character-driven film that would follow the Justice League both together and separately as they mend old wounds on the road to becoming better and stronger heroes, while Lex Luthor recruits a league of his own made up of revenge-driven villains introduced in the heroes' solo films.
It would be amazing if we got Batman versus Deathstroke, bro, literally set up for that movie, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, Sway. Come on, Sway. Come on, Sway.
Dr. Moreau, Wonder Woman.
Not gonna lie, I have not watched either of the Wonder Woman movies. Yeah. No comment.
2017, Len Snart, The Flash 2018,
Flash ain't drop.
Black Manta, Aquaman 2018,
Black Manta, okay, could be heat.
And the Riddler in the Batman. These villains would link all the DC films together. Like Empire Strikes Back and the last Harry Potter films, Justice League 2 would end with a cliffhanger, revealing only at the end of the film Lex and his league are connected to Darkseid, then flash forwarding 5 years into the future, where,
if I remember correctly, this is Lex Luthor being on Darkseid's side and them having the anti-life equation. If I do remember correctly from what I did hear of the leaks.
Darkseid has taken Earth. The heroes' arcs throughout parts 2 and 2A. With Lois's help, the back from the dead Superman will learn to become Clark Kent again, feeling more human than ever as he and Lois starts a family. Wonder Woman will reconnect with the Amazons and her mother, eventually becoming their new queen, and rejoining these isolationist warriors with the outside world. Aquaman, with the help of Mera, will bring the 7 kingdoms together, becoming the one true king, building a new alliance between the oceans and the surface.
Didn't know it's a new alliance between the oceans and the surface, but everybody's basically uniting. So I guess this would have been the movie in which basically sets up the big climax of Justice League 3. It's not instead of it being a 2-piece or Infinity War and Endgame, it has one that works to set that set the pieces more so into play, is what I'm getting from Justice League 2.
The Flash will free himself from the past, releasing his father from prison with Cyborg's help, and learning how to master his time-traveling abilities.
Flashpoint. We already know about this one.
Literally becoming able to be in two places at once.
Powerful.
Cyborg will evolve both into the modern-day god of the digital age and into a human once again.
Justice League 1, Cyborg movie.
And Batman will ultimately sacrifice his life for these unlikely friends and the woman he loves.
Alright, so I think this part would have been changed, and I think this part was changed about Batman and Lois being a thing. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, I don't like it. I don't like it. So, the boy Soups and Lois, alright? Superman, Lois Lane, alright? Our boy Batman can go smash like Catwoman or something. I don't know. Dude, leave Lois alone, alright? Lois own thing. Stat.
Leaving behind a legacy that will never truly die.
It's heat if it's just symbolic, because the kid doesn't have powers. And so basically, taking up the mantle of Batman should not be actual by blood. No. No Damien, alright? Even though it's not Damien. But, you know, you get what I mean.
Justice League 2, 2019. The Justice League United. We open with the Justice League in action during a natural disaster, working as the efficient, powerful team they've become weeks after JL1.
A huge cinematic scene like we had in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Together, they save lives, but they're refugees, so political tension is high.
Refugees? I presume they're going to other countries to do things. I guess, or they're saving refugees themselves, so.
The world is on edge. In the aftermath, the Justice League regroup at the only headquarters they know, the Batcave.
Justice League place ain't built yet, bro. We don't got the place up there in the space-aroonies.
Flash is enthusiastic, while Superman remains a bit distant, at least with Batman.
Okay.
And Aquaman is facing a continued skepticism of the surface world and his involvement in it by the people of Atlantis.
Not sure how much Aquaman's character will be portrayed by that, since I do know that obviously they're doing their own thing with Aquaman, having the second Aquaman movie come out. I'm not too sure how their personalities will align, since their personalities are slightly shifted from, in my opinion, Justice League and Aquaman. I do think his character isn't the same per se. It could just be that he just changed because of an event. So if it's something like that, they could have just been like that, and this entire thing is just alright, yeah, we got Aquaman, and he's what the intention was.
Wonder Woman relates to Arthur. Her people abandoned this world long ago. It is clear that although the League is united,
I might need to stop pausing so much, because this is 25 minutes. Oh shoot.
The world is not. The League goes back to their individual lives to mend old wounds, except for Batman, who's dealing with fresh ones, left alone in the cave.
Okay.
Bruce secretly meets with Lois, both of them still searching for Lex Luthor.
Oh, my secret.
There's tension between them since Superman has returned. The meeting ends after Lois tells Bruce that Superman needs her more than ever. Bruce knows Lois is hiding something else. Meanwhile,
saying Lois is hiding something else, I'll be like, hey, that's the tension right there. Could be used for the tension right there. No relationship tension.
Deep in the Brazilian jungle, Lex Luthor locates Dr. Maru, last seen in Wonder Woman.
Big brain.
Still alive, experimenting on herself, prolonging her life and testing new chemical weapons on unfortunate human lab rats.
Yikes.
Like an obsessed stalker, Maru has spent decades collecting information and artifacts on Diana and the Amazons. Now that Diana has become known to the world, Lex offers Maru a chance at revenge.
Okay.
Same revenge he wants on Diana's friends, Superman and Batman.
The League of Villains.
Maru accepts, Lex smiles. Then let it begin. In the Atacama Desert, with Maru's help, Lex breaks Orm and Black Manta out of the desert prison, where they were imprisoned at the end of Aquaman. Outside of Central City, in Iron Heights,
I can see this being cool, getting bad to worse situations as they are accruing more members.
Lex finds Len Snart, where he was left in the Flash, and offers Len a chance to advance his weaponry and take down the fastest man alive.
Right.
Intercut Lex and the villains with the Justice League returning to their lives.
Hey yo, Manhunter! That's a great answer right there. Like in the back.
In Metropolis, Superman asks Lois when she was going to tell him. Tell you what, Clark? Superman says he can hear the second heartbeat, and she shouldn't call him Clark.
Superman
Clark
Jr.
is dead. The world believes that too. Superman mistakes Lois' hesitation for fear. At the Louvre in Paris, Diana and Menelippe, the Amazon who came to warn Diana about Steppenwolf, discover that there may be a way to remember the path back to Themyscira.
Alright.
Diana must use the lasso on herself to unlock her mind.
Themyscira got folded though. Yeah, Themyscira got really folded. Sadly enough, it really folded.
It's a dangerous process, but Diana wants to help.
I guess that is a good reason to come back.
Help Penelope get home, and Diana wants to see her mother again, even if she might reject her. Diana puts the lasso on, and suddenly she's overwhelmed by visions. In the beginning, they're wonderful. For the first time in over a century, Diana sees her home. Soaring over the island,
Are you about to see them get folded?
she sees the Amazons and finally her mother. But then the visions grow dark. Diana sees herself as the god of war, in a battle with Superman. As she kills him, Diana...
Yeah, you about to kill our boy Soups, and then Darkseid about to kill you.
cries out. Penelope frees Diana from the lasso. Despite the pain and confusion, Diana...
Or it's a timeline where Wonder Woman just kills Superman, and like Darkseid isn't like folding her. Yeah, could be just an alternate timeline, multiple timelines. You know.
Diana remembers the way home.
Multiverse, Flashpoint, the end of the Justice League. Yeah.
In a Central City courthouse, Barry is at a hearing. Thanks to Cyborg and Iris and a troop of lawyers from Wayne, the state has examined new evidence that Barry and Vic have presented and agreed to reopen Henry Allen's case.
Really said, bro, we're getting our mans out.
Along an underwater continent.
That looked heat. Nice animation. I've seen Aquaman. I haven't seen it recently, but I did like the effects.
Shelf. Aquaman and Mera are in a violent battle with the last of the Seven Kingdoms.
Look at
the Unseen. Exposed around tidal pools and active volcano lava flows. Arthur has the Seventh King on the ground, his trident at his throat.
Mess with this.
The Seventh King tells him to kill him.
Bro, look at that.
Arthur
look at
says
the
he wants an
detail.
alliance.
The
Seventh King refuses. Arthur leaves frustrated. The last kingdom refuses to unite.
Oh, wait a minute.
In the Batcave, Cyborg upgrades the cave, even providing a female AI voice for Alfred, who's become a father figure of sorts. Cyborg asks Alfred why he's never home. Alfred solemnly replies, because then he'd have to face himself. Batman on Low.
Bro, that scene right there would be so powerful, dude. I already know, dude. We've already seen so... Oh, right, I hit the mic, my apologies. But we've already seen so many powerful scenes from, like, Batman versus Superman. I know, controversial, but I love the movie. I love the movie. As well as just, like, Justice League, the Zack Snyder's. Zack Snyder's, obviously, we're not talking about Justice League, alright. I'm like, this scene right here, like, Batman versus Superman vibes, him having to face himself, like, bro.
Lois on the hunt for Lex Luthor.
Alright.
Batman moves deeper into the Canadian wilderness. He finds his way through a secret location only to discover that not Lex Luthor hiding out, but the Riddler. Awake for days, maybe weeks, Riddler has a long unkept beard, his fingers dirty, his rantings written across the walls of his cabin. He looks at Batman, a man possessed. Luthor asks the question. I had to know the answer. Lois is also on Luthor's trail. She's located Dr. Moreau's lair in the...
Oof, Lois. Okay. You cool, Lois. You cool. But you ain't even got a suit like Batman. You ain't got no powers. You ain't Barry. You ain't Cyborg. You ain't Supes. You ain't Wonder Woman. You ain't Aquaman. You ain't got the hands like that. Or you can't be fighting these super villains. You can't be going after these super villains. Okay. You can look at. You can't be.
Brazilian jungle.
You're not folded by Darkseid, right? You can't be Loads mean too reckless. Too reckless.
Lois writes everything in a journal, keeping it offline and private.
Okay.
She grows pale as she realizes who Maru is
Smart.
and what Lex might be up to.
I might have gone off on him for no reason, but might have to edit that out.
He's forming a team of his own.
Yeah.
Back in the Canadian wilderness, Batman faces off against the Riddler.
Okay.
He tells Bruce about how Lex came to him for information. Lex presented the anti-life equation, the riddle of life itself.
Don't tell me the Riddler has the anti-life equation.
And the Riddler solved it.
Bro, that's so heat, dude. The Riddler solving the anti-life equation.
He knows what it can do, and once it's unlocked, Lex will make life meaningless.
Bruh. Wait. So if the Riddler... Okay, so I presume it's that the Riddler found it out while in this cabin, and he, like, recently found it out, and he hasn't left to go out to Luthor. So it's like, alright, Batman, you have to stop him right now. He can't get anti-life. Freaking Darkseid can't get anti-life. Whoa.
The Riddler raises a gun, but points it at his own head.
Never mind. I would have known that if I didn't pause.
Time to solve the last riddle. Batman's shocked as Riddler kills himself. The Justice League members
That entire thing.
unite with their families. Wonder Woman and Menelope arrive in Themyscira. Diana's unsure what her mother's reaction will be, but a tearful and overjoyed Hippolyta embraces her.
Okay.
The Queen declares there will be a celebration unlike any other in Amazon history. Her daughter is home. In the oceans, Aquaman and Mera...
That reminds me of, like, Firelord Ozai. Oh, our Zuko's home. But none of, like, the bad undertones.
bring the final kingdom of the Seven, the Unseen, into their alliance.
Okay.
For the first time since Atlantis sank, it is once again united.
Oh, gee.
In Central City, for the first time since he was a kid, there is no wall of glass between Barry and his father. Henry Allen is released from prison. Barry's
I hit my hand on.
about to tell his father who he is. In Metropolis, Lois returns to Superman, tells him she will accept Clark is gone, but she has to go, still on the trail of Lex. In Gotham...
Bro, what? Why aren't you asking our boy Supes for help? Dang, bro. That's how it is.
Batman returns from the wilderness, shaken by Riddler. Intercut with Lois discovering from General Swanwick that Lex has 3 mother boxes.
What? Wait. Okay, now they're dormant right now, but I'm like, so he has the mother, bro. Just finding. I wish we had Justice League 2 and 3, and we didn't have the storyboard, so this would all be happening, no spoilers, and it would be like it all unfolding. But I guess like what the appeal of Justice League 2 is going to be similar to the original Justice League, in which like we know how it's going to start and how it's going to end, as well as like the parts in there, like at least vaguely, right? Obviously, we're getting it pretty nicely narrated right here, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, I can see this as an actual movie, but the execution and the way things are formulated, I think that's going to be like, because I do think we are going to get Justice League 2 and 3. How much time is it going to take? That's a good question. Who knows? But, you know, I do think, like, the appeal of this is going to be how it does unfold.
Activates his plan. At the Three Rivers, helicopters survey the area. Lex is on the scene. His team is elsewhere, but in contact with him. Lex activates the boxes. His true plan to
Okay, I didn't know Lex could activate the boxes. Okay.
Destroy the Justice League and take this secret power, call the anti-life equation for his own.
I can imagine a very nice scene of Lex in a dark room with only one light source, then slowly it being revealed that he has 3 mother boxes, and then him activating it, and us seeing Darkseid as... Bruh. The cinematography could go crazy.
Will give him the power over all living life.
I think this Lex right here is very powerful. Like this one right here. Like in contrast to this one. This looks like my friend James. This one looks like an evil man. Like
equation.
not on some okay where he looks like weird. He looks like I can imagine him being an evil person. But I feel bad because that's like an actual actor, and all he did was just like shave his eyebrows and a good bow. Huh. Moving on.
Glows as Lex turns on the boxes. Cyborg blinks, feeling a horrible emptiness as the influx of data stops for the first time.
Wait, if he activates the mother boxes, the world blows up. The world blows up. Right?
Since he went online. And a boom tube erupts in front of Lex, surprising him.
But the Earth blows up, right?
Emerging from the portal, Desard, the horrific, sadistic servant of his master, Darkseid, who emerges behind him. Darkseid takes the power of the anti-life equation for himself. In the Batcave,
I presume the death of Lex Luthor in the League. And then it's Darkseid takes over Superman. Superman's the main villain.
Superman, Batman, and Lois regroup.
Okay.
They learn of Darkseid's arrival.
I don't know how.
Superman tells Batman that this is a fight among the gods.
Okay.
She's my world, he tells Bruce. Protect.
The cojones.
Hector.
Superman
flies.
If you've seen the Joker scene, y'all get
off to confront Darkseid. After Superman leaves, Bruce and Lois argue. Bruce knows she's pregnant. Lois ends the argument by telling Bruce, "You're not the father." She tries to tell.
Hate the scene. No. Step. No. I've gone on this enough.
Bruce about what she's discovered with what Lex is planning, but he won't listen. At the Three Rivers, taking in Darkseid's arrival, Lex tells Darkseid that Darkseid has the power to kill Superman. Darkseid moves forward, acknowledging Lex. He says to Lex, "I don't want him dead. I want Superman to submit." "The girl," says Lex. "She's the key to breaking his spirit." Okay. Superman arrives and a battle with Darkseid erupts. The Darkseid boom.
This is a 1v1 between Darkseid and Superman. Superman running the ones?
Comes to Lois. The Batcave collapsing around her and Batman at his arrival. Bruce looks down at Darkseid and Lois from behind the glass wall above.
Wait, what?
Batman erupts. The Darkseid booms to Lois.
He just randomly booms to Lois? Bro, Superman beating up Darkseid, bro, beating on Darkseid, and then he has to be like, bro, I have to BFR myself just so I can some getting rat tactics to get Toshiro attacking Momo.
Batcave collapsing around her and Batman at his arrival. Bruce looks down at Darkseid and Lois from behind the glass wall above. Darkseid stares at Lois. Bruce is overwhelmed. Superman flies at incredible speed to Gotham. He arrives just in time to see Darkseid unleashing his Omega beams from his eyes, turning Lois into ash.
Okay. So, not Batman, but Superman flying over. Like, I'm just, like, trying to figure out how fast he's going. And, like, how much time does Batman have a tussle with Darkseid to stall for time as Superman gets there, and then he gets there too late? Like, how would they play it out?
Superman cries out, his soul shatters. Grief-stricken, he moves to tear Darkseid apart, but Darkseid gazes at him, the power of the anti-life coursing through his veins. Superman stops, his mind infected by Darkseid. Bruce watches it all in horror. Superman grabs his head in pain, eyes burning. Before Lois is able to warn everyone, Lex signals his team to attack. On Themyscira...
Wait, so they don't know that Lex has a squad? Oh, bruh.
Dr. Maru unleashes a chemical gas that covers the island and kills the Amazons.
Bruh.
Even Diana, who's in her mother's arms, Maru dies.
Oh, bruh, she gets... Oh, my God. Lex's people take out Diana.
Herself, a sick and twisted smile on her face. In Atlantis, Orm and Black Manta attack the coronation, killing Arthur, Mira barely surviving herself, a cutter.
We see Darkseid kill, like, I would have thought Darkseid would have taken him out instead of it being these two, but I guess, since like Wonder Woman got taken out.
Across her face. In Central City, Len attacks Flash with his amped up weapons, courtesy of Luthor. Cyborg is blown apart, saving Barry, losing his lower half.
Bro, what? Oh.
Back at the Batcave, Batman watches in horror as Darkseid takes full control of Superman. Superman turns on Batman and he barely escapes. Lex believes he's won, but comes face to face with Superman. He looks at Lex with burning red eyes and lights him on fire.
To be expected. To be expected. Bro, the freaking Doomsday. Freaking not to fold. To be expected.
As Lex screams, the world goes red, and cut to 5 years later.
Alright, I'm going to stop it right here. I think this is I think this is a nice place to stop. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why don't you leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you do like this content, do like just the reactions in general, you can tell me a video to react. Maybe the next one could be like CBR. I obviously have to finish this video, but yeah. Hope you are enjoying. Bye bye. Yeah, that was the wrong thing. Bye.
The key to love is also loving yourself. Now, and love is a very complicated thing. Look at love like a game. Everything is a game. Look at love like a game. If, in order for your partner to respect you, you have to respect yourself. But in the same context, you also have to compromise for them. So it's a very complicated idea. I was disappointed because obviously no one will be able to compromise for me fully because I would give my all and put my all into things, and I would just never be compensated for the love I would give. So, as far as compromise, for one, don't put your pride in the fucking relationship. The shit doesn't work. It makes the shit harder than it needs to be. It makes it complicated. It makes everything hard. Do not put your ego in a relationship. Do not be afraid to blow up your lover's phone. It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you that care. It's okay to be annoying. Don't try and publicize. Like I'd say publicize your love in the same context. Like show people you're happy. But when you start showing people what you got going on in your personal life, that's when people feel the need to get involved, or people get in the middle and fuck everything up. Keep your relationship to yourself.